I had to set my little boy up. I'm doing all right.
Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you back, man. This is just I gotta beat this man ass. Frame up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat your little ass, you. Yeah, you came in talking that fly shit. You came in talking that fly shit. You did.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Levis to open with a pass. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look.
Good job, boy. Good job, Kitty Pay.
Make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second down and 8. Connecting with
Good
his
job.
tight end, Okonkwo. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2. Gray brought in motion. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd.
Everybody got that glitch touch pass. Everybody got that little glitch touch pass. Everybody do.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
On first down, Levis.
Bad angle by Gay.
He's into the end zone. Will Levis. Touchdown, Tennessee. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He finds his tight end, Dulcich. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Give them 14 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Indianapolis. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Stop.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And they caught that ball inbounds.
He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's it.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. He'll drop to throw.
Hit the wrong fucking button.
End zone and intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary.
I hit the wrong fucking button.
And the Titans are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Wrong button. My bad.
I
Ain't
sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a
running
good
back
time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest
running
of the game
back
to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Hey, come on.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Levis. Off he goes.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
3rd and a yard.
Like 13.
Now an option here, left side.
Hunt that. Good D.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. Ryan Stonehouse in punt formation for the Titans.
We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. We're back in Music City after this. So on 4th down, the Titans turn it over to Ryan Stonehouse to punt. Anthony Gould deep for Indy. That is fielded at the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Tavondre Sweat there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. They go right back to Taylor. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Taylor. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Harold Landry there on the tackle. Third down. 3 to go. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down by a couple of yards as they convert on 3rd and 3. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Back to throw. Comeback route, and he's got it.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. Matt Gay on now for the Colts field goal try. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. And the Colts are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Levis. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. Carrying that ball loosely and
Wow, this man recovered the mother.
but this is taken in by a teammate. They get 22 yards there. 1st down for Tennessee. Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Again, it's Pollard. He'll get about 2. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. On play action, here's Levis. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Running here, it's Pollard. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Levis. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Levis. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball
Fumbles.
is out. But he'll gather it back in.
Fumbles again.
Now the Colts will use the 1st of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Seibert's kick is good. And the Titans going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary.
Yeah, that's who got
The
it.
offense is going to be all set up with a short
Right in
field
trash.
and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He's going to get it to Okonkwo.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. He's tackled there by Quiddy Pay. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Hey, Mike 13. Mike 29's down. 22 Rita.
Throwing is Levis. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Mike 0. Mike 22 Linda. 22 Linda.
They'll go. Here's Levis. He gets this complete, finding Adams. He's going to pick up a Titans first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Mike 46. Mike 46.
On first and 10, here's Levis. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we have a 10-point game here at halftime. As we'll send you down to Orlando now for Jonathan Coachman as our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And
the ball comes out. Unfortunately, this is going to get out of bounds.
The ball
so
just flies
possession
out.
does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with the ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Gray brought in motion. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, Levis. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Roger McCreary. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Titans. Seibert out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. On the handoff, running left, that's Taylor.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Here's 3rd and 7. He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
2 They put Adams in motion. Levis to throw it here on first down. That's going to be caught by Gray. And he will score. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 12th touchdown of the year. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Titans are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Taylor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
On the give, this is Taylor. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It is 3rd and 10. To the goal line and in. Greg Dulcich. Touchdown Colts. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point to go for 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, You better have a good tight end.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
My zero.
From the gun, it's Levis. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Levis to throw. A throw on the move is caught. A pickup there of 19 yards. That's good for a Titan first down. To throw is Levis. He'll again get it to Ridley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second.
At the 27-yard line.
Second down and 3. They put Adams in motion. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure.
This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll run on first down with Taylor. A short gain there to about the 22. Second down and 8. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Titans are going to get it back here just past the 35.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
There we go.
On first down, Levis. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. And he will go all the way. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Titans. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready up.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. And he is going to score a pick six for the touchdown. And now you get the pick six, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2. That is intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Anthony Gould now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. The ball's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. And it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Look at his name's got to be.
Kind of seed to go forward. It's not there.
Look at his name's got
Behind the line.
He just
4th
burnt
down
up.
coming up.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Here's Seibert now for the point after. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. Here's Gould on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. Now inside the 25. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
It's a gain of 56 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He's got it inside the 5. He is in. Josh Downs. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Colts 17.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Like 49.
Now Levis. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Complete to Tony Pollard.
Throwing is Levis. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. To throw is Levis. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Seibert out now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Titans stretch things out even further.
17.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Going up top. That is brought in. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Like 24 Linda, Black 18 Green. Like 13, like 20 Rita.
The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
He's going to air this one out. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Titans. They get the victory away from home in the division.